There's actually, besides the phone, there's actually up to 9 different things that Sync can do for you. And what it can do depends on the vehicle that, or I'm sorry, the cell phone that you have and the carrier that you use as well, okay? So when you visit Sync My Ride again, you can, there's a grid that'll show you what your phone and your provider can do for you. So some phones will allow you to download your phone book, your call log, and some will even read text messages for you as well, okay? So what I'm going to do is just show you kind of a few things just so you get a feel for it. Anytime I want to start communicating with Sync, I'm just going to touch this button here. So, you know, what Sync does is allows you to do everything you want to do in your vehicle, keeping your hands on the steering wheel where they should be. So it's important safety as well as convenience feature, okay? So I just touch here.
USB, please say a command.
Phone.
Phone, please say a command.
Read message.
Don't you just love Sync? Laughing out loud. Happy smiley.
That's my joke. I get a lot of laughs for that.
Wow.
Okay, so it even reads your emoticons and things like that. Now you can't just free text, you know, whatever you want, but there are about 15 presets that'll allow you to reply to a message. You know, you can say thanks, be there in 10 minutes, 20 minutes, you know, presets like that. So it'll also call 911 for you if you are in an accident. It is going to do your vehicle health report, so it's going to interface with your dealership, let you know when you have regularly scheduled maintenance due, and when you, it'll run diagnostics, let you know if there's anything more important that needs to be addressed with your vehicle. It'll do traffic, weather, directions. You can even, on our website, set up a area for your favorites where you can put in your horoscopes, sports teams, stock tips, and get all of that information available too. So if you're just using it for your phone, there's a lot more that you can do with it. And then, of course, audio. It'll let you control the radio. You can ask for a Sirius radio channel, you know, play a preset number, play 106.3, anything like that. And then when you want to use your own media player, you're just going to plug that in here into the USB port. That's a Zune, and there's an inline as well. And then you can control that with Sync as well. Now it's just going to play from your player. It's not downloading anything. It's not changing your playlist. It's just going to do whatever you have on there. And I'll show you how that goes too.
USB, please say a command.
Play artist Gwen Stefani.
Playing artist Gwen Stefani.
Now a lot of people ask if you can change the voice or anything like that, and you cannot. It's just her voice at this time. You can change it from French and Spanish, but it's always a woman. A lot of times people want to know if it can be a man or anything like that. So you're not changing the voice. There is a little bit of a learning curve, but it's mostly you learning the menu options and things like that. Like for instance, I had to say, play artist Gwen Stefani. Had I said play Gwen Stefani, she would not understand me, but that would be my error, not that she didn't. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
So people think that sometimes ask if she's learning my voice or anything like that. It's not a matter of that. Yeah, it's just a matter of learning the menu choices. Now again, on Sync My Ride, there's tutorials set up where you can do a lot of that without being in your car, which is nice to learn on the computer. But you could see I could also have said play genre Latin. I can play a track. I can play an album. I can play an artist. I can ask what's playing, which I like. I can also ask to play similar music
USB,
or play
please
all.
say a command.
What's playing?
Playing The Sweet Escape by Gwen Stefani from the album The Sweet Escape.
So it's pretty cool.
Oh.
And then lastly, you know, like I said, you can do the traffic, weather, directions, and things like that. Now Sync does not have to be paired with the navigation screen. So it works really nicely when you have it with navigation, but Sync by itself is a very economical standalone feature that you can do almost all the same stuff.
So I don't need navigation?
You do not need to have navigation screen to use Sync for all of these things that I'm saying.
Oh, well, that's good.
Yeah, it's great because, you know, navigation can cost up to $3,000, and Sync is, if it's not standard, it's only a $395 option. So you get a lot of the same stuff. And the whole point anyway is to keep your hands on the wheel and your eyes on the road, so it takes away from actually looking at the screen and touching the screen too. Since I have the screen here, I'll show you how it would work with the screen.
USB, please say a command.
Travel link.
Travel link, please say a command.
Movie listings.
Movie listings.
Now because I have the screen, I would touch the one that I want to choose. But if I just had sync, she would tell me, say number 1 for main gate, say number 2 for big cinemas, whatever that was. She would list them that way, so I would have the same service, but I would just be doing it voice activated. And then because I have the screen, I can touch here if I want to call to find out what's playing, and I can set it as a destination if I want to get my directions. Again, if it were just sync, she would ask if I would like to call, and then she would ask if I would like turn-by-turn directions.